So this is the demo of calc. You can see I have written some of the functions, and now we can see some of the statistical functions. Let me increase the size. So I have already written so that we can in a less time we can understand the whole functions. So you can see subject name I have written, and this part their marks. Make sure that you know the cell address. This is the B column 6 row B6. You can see English mark is B6. So whenever I say B6, you should understand English mark, and whenever I say B13, that is the last, that is Hindi mark. Let's start with the maximum. I'm sorry, it is MX should be there rather than MIX. You can see max is there. So what we write max in the cell range. Out of this we want to find maximum number. You can easily know the maximum is 96. So here the 96 is the answer. If you write 87, then it will become the maximum number. So that was the maximum number. Now in the case of minimum function, minimum value out of given range will be written. You can see 12. Now it becomes 3. So 3 is the minimum value. So we write now 28. So you can see 12 has become the minimum value. Students, these are the max and minimum function. Now let's move directly to the rank function. As I have told in the PowerPoint slide, that rank is used out of given range. So 96 marks I have written already, but 96 is not available here. So let me write any number from this any marks, then it will give the rank. So I'll write the cell address. You can see the cell address I have written B6. So you can see that B6, that is English mark, and its rank is, now the first rank is coming because I have given grammar mark. So rank function will return the rank out of the given marks. You have to give the cell address and the range. Next we have median function. So from this given range, whatever average, you can see the average is changed. So from the given range, average as well as median range, you can find. Remember, all functions start with equal sign. Now in the case of mod function will give 34 because 34 is occurring many times. Then we have count a function. As we have described, count a function will return from the selected range which values are having numbers or anything written. So now if I delete 2 values out of given range, the count a function shows only 6. So that was count a function. Now we have large and small function. Large function will return the largest 2 numbers, second number. You can see I have written here 2. So largest first is 99 and second is 87. So you can see 87 is coming. But if I write 91, then 91 will become the largest number after 99. You can see large second number, it is showing 99. But if I write first largest number, then 99 will be coming. In the case of small, this story goes same. The small number out of given and the first small, that is the least number. So you can see it is 12. So these are the statistical functions. Now if I write 3, then 3 it will be coming. So students, these are statistical functions. I hope you have understood max, mean, average and all these things. Now let's do something that these are the marks of the student. So we do one thing, we make the total, we get their percentage. Total, you all are aware that we can write total using the sum function that you have already known. Sum function and the given range. Same way, percentage, if I want to write the percentage, then whatever mark student has got, that I will write. Total marks is having B15 divided by total number of marks. So percentage we will come to know. Now in result we will apply the if statement. So we write equal if, and our condition is if percentage is 35, greater than 35, then students will be passed, otherwise students will be failed. So currently you can notice percentage is 51.25. So obviously the first part, that is this part, will be executed. So when we press enter after writing the if statement, pass will be coming. Now let's do some changes. We make the students percentage 35, less than 35. So for that I will reduce the marks. So now you can see percentage has become 30. So students will become failed. Because our condition says if the percentage is greater than 35, then pass will be executed, otherwise fail. So this way you can know how the if function executes. Three things are there. Condition, if condition becomes true, then true part, otherwise false part. Now in the second sheet you can see I have written some of the students subject with their name. Add and function we are going to executing. So three conditions I have written. All these are greater than 35, then pass. But you can see science and maths are not having 35. So the answer will be fail. You will see when I will execute this statement. Okay, now let's make all the condition true. For that I have to enter all the three values greater than 35. So you will see the output is pass. I hope you are understanding the AND function. If I write one subject less than 35, then all conditions are not true. That was AND function. Now the same way, if I write instead of AND OR, then the function will be executed. But in the OR function, we need only one condition true in order to make the student pass. So you can see only one condition is true. Now all conditions are false. If single condition is true, then pass will be coming. You can see it is showing on the screen pass. Now in the case of NOT function, I told you if the A1 is 100, means if something is correct then it will return false. If something is incorrect then it will return true. Now you can see A1 is 100, so false. But if I change out of 198, then it will return true. So it is showing the negative. Okay, I hope you understood. So this is the demo of Calc.